Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Family grows from 4 to 8 overnight after welcoming identical quadruplet daughters. Written by Julie Provost, read by Julie Provost. A Rhode Island couple started trying for a third child and were in for a big surprise when they found out that they were pregnant with identical quadruplet daughters. Rachel Vargos and her husband Marco had 2 children, a boy and a girl, when they got the surprising news at an ultrasound. Their family would grow from 4 to 8 overnight. She said, "Right now there are 4 of them," and I just kind of went blank. I don't know. I think I was in shock, Rachel said about hearing the news at the ultrasound. They learned that there was not just one baby like they thought, but 4. It was quite the miracle. They would be having 4 daughters spontaneously without fertility treatments or any other interventions. There is only a 1 in 11 million chance of this happening, according to a news release by Banner Health. With the news of the unique pregnancy, the couple traveled from their home in Rhode Island to Banner University Medical Center in Phoenix, Arizona for specialized care. There was something that could have cost, her life, her health, Marco shared. We looked into seeing a specialist who was not just a maternal fetal medicine specialist, but who was also a specialist in high-order multiples, Rachel explained. The couple wanted to be prepared for the high-risk pregnancy that comes with having multiples. This is when they met Dr. John Elliott. He is a world-renowned physician at Valley Perinatal Services. Dr. Elliott has delivered more than 100 sets of quadruplets during his career, and even he said he had never seen anything like this before. Rachel did successfully give birth via C-section on January 24, 2025 at the Banner University Medical Center. Baby Sophia, Philomena, Veronica, and Isabel were born at 30 weeks and 3 days. I felt a huge sense of relief because I felt like they had made it and they were going to be okay, Rachel added. The new family of 8 is back on the East Coast with older brother Walter and sister Stella, still adjusting to the change. We wish this family many blessings as they focus on raising their 6 children. Children are a heritage from the Lord, offspring a reward from Him. Psalms 127:3.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Parenting can be tough, but no one should have to do it alone. With your support, families can thrive in Christ. Focus on the Family provides biblical wisdom, practical tools, and Christ-centered encouragement to parents navigating discipline, faith conversations, and everyday challenges. Together, we can equip families to grow stronger in faith and love. Help us equip parents to raise their children with biblical truth. Learn more at focusonthefamily.com/equipfamilies.
16-year-old heard a family's cries and saved them from a house fire. Written by Heather Riggleman, read by Julie Provost. A 16-year-old heard a family's cries for help and saved them from a house fire. Sometimes God doesn't send thunder or part seas. He sends a 16-year-old boy with a ladder. On a crisp Friday morning in Cleveland, as sunlight pierced the late March sky, Tyler Soden sat at home when screams shattered the quiet. Not sirens, not alarms, screams. "I was in my house and I heard screaming," Tyler said. He ran to the window and saw a nightmare unfolding. A house engulfed in flames, a child stranded on the roof, a mother inside with her baby, fire swallowing what should have been safe. "I wasn't thinking," he said. "I just took the ladder and ran." God doesn't always call the equipped. Sometimes He equips the called in the very moment they say yes. Tyler didn't wait for firefighters. He didn't wait for someone older or stronger. He ran. He acted. He loved. He placed a ladder against the burning home and helped the woman down first, cradling her 10-month-old baby in her arms. Then he helped her 7-year-old child safely climb down too. A 12-year-old jumped from the back of the house and survived. It could have ended so differently. He just jumped into action, no questions asked, risked his life to save the others, said Tyler's stepfather, Matt Stamber, voice shaking with emotion. He valued other people's lives more than his own at the time. I'm so proud of this boy. The Cleveland Division of Fire arrived to find the family already safe, thanks to a boy who was willing to be brave. Lieutenant Mike Norman marveled at Tyler's quick thinking. To react, to think ahead, to bring the ladder. He saved 3 lives today. Everybody working here has training. But for that young man to come and do what he did, it's outstanding, he said. When asked about the future for Tyler to work with them, Lieutenant Norman smiled and said, "Sign-ups are open for Cleveland Fire. He's too young at this time, but hopefully in a couple years, we'll bring him on board." And maybe that's what the world needs more of. Not more superheroes or headlines, but more hearts that hear the cry, more souls that say yes, more hands and feet of Jesus willing to carry the ladder. Tyler Soden was in the right place at the right time, but don't mistake it for a coincidence. God placed him there, God called him to act, and Tyler, God bless him, obeyed. Because God doesn't always need grown-ups or grand stages, sometimes he needs someone willing to climb, carry, and rescue. May we all be willing, may we raise more Tylers. Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, planning your finances is bigger than just money. We help you put your plans into motion and faith into action so you can do more for the ones in your heart. Because sometimes all you need to make a difference is someone to help you make it happen. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.